At 7 o'clock this morning, my coworker got a text message from his aunt. It said, "Call me." Not thinking much of it, he called his aunt up. Moments later, I walked into the warehouse and immediately heard the distressed noises from my coworker. Not knowing what it was, I went to go find and track down the noise and found a man, full-grown man, in his mid-50s, hunched over, sobbing into his hands. His sister had overdosed on one drug or another and had died, and his aunt had found her dead that morning. It's not an easy subject to breach. We've all heard, drugs will ruin your life. We've all heard every single reason not to engage in illegal substances, narcotics, abusing pharmaceuticals. But I'm sure many of us, if not all of us, have been affected by drug abuse, narcotics, pharmaceutical abuse at one point of our lives or another. That right there wasn't my first time being involved with something like that. My own mother passed away the same way when I was 16 years old. So I picked my coworker up, led him over to his desk, and gave him what condolences I could. Told him that he could head home, and I would handle his absence with our boss and everything. But the rest of the day was not the same. There was no lighthearted chatter with my coworkers. There was consistently just this underlying pain in all of us. Because, especially the LTL guys and I, three of us witnessed this full-grown man break down because of something that had happened clear across the country. His sister was in Michigan. So, if it even slightly comes to your mind that your choice to engage in drugs of any type without your actual doctor prescribing and everything won't affect anybody else, just think that this one woman taking drugs affected and very efficiently broke down a man clear across the country. Someone in Michigan engaging in drugs affected a man in California. So just think, if that can happen, what is that going to do to the people that are actually around you directly, day to day? That's really something to keep in mind. It's something I think of all the time. It's something that has affected my life very strongly. And I don't want anyone to have to undergo that. I don't want anyone to have to carry that with them their whole lives. I don't want anyone to have to carry that with them even part of their lives. The choices you make when it comes to illegal substances, drugs, narcotics, and all that, even if they're prescribed to you and you choose to abuse that prescription, affect everyone around you, even if you think they don't know. Especially if you think they don't know. Remember that. Hold that close. And just know that the people around you care. They don't want to see you go through that. And God knows I don't want to see any of my friends, family, or followers have to deal with that or be subjected to that in any way. So, all I have to say is stay healthy. Think of the people around you. Think of yourself. And remember, your choices don't just affect you. Drugs are bad. It's plain and simple. Alright. Y'all have a good night. Bye.